Good morning, YouTube and Facebook, and ooh, I just heard some money hit my wallet. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and whoever else might see this, Twitter. I just want to come on real quick and just kind of give a tutorial, nonetheless. I have a lot of folks in some of the platforms that I'm in right now that have recently gotten the Exodus wallet and are still a little confused as to how the wallet works. And so I just want to kind of like maybe, I don't know, give a little bit of guidance on how to use or best utilize the Exodus wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and um, share my screen. I'm going to pull up the wallet, pull up my wallet, should I say. Um, all right, folks. So this is the Exodus wallet. All right, so I'm in my wallet right now. Um, as you can see, when you log into your Exodus wallet, sometimes you have a password if you password protected. Um, I have it password protected on my computer, but on my phone, it's basically um, it's just an app. That's all it is. It's an app. I downloaded it to my computer just so I could have it in more than one place. So I have it in several places. And you need so each wallet comes with key phrases. Key phrases help you get the wallet from like maybe your phone to your computer, your desktop, or maybe even from your computer to your Chromebook or something like that. Or if you have two phones and you want it on both phones, but you're going to need those key phrases to do that. Otherwise, you just have another wallet that is also yours. But if you want to have the same wallet on all devices, then yeah, you can do that. And so I'm showing you my Exodus wallet and just kind of give you an idea of how this thing works. So imagine a wallet is more like a bucket. It's a bucket of coins. So it's different kinds of coins. It's just like you can have any coin you want in this particular bucket, right? But the bucket is yours. It's your bucket, right? Only person that has access to it is you. And now in this bucket, you can do a lot of things. You can swap for other coins. You can send coins to other people. You can send coins to other buckets, basically, because everybody has their own bucket. So now there are fees involved with doing that because it's still connected to the network. So as you can see, this tether right here, which is on the Ethereum network. And but if you look at Tether, in particularly, especially Tether, because people get confused with Tether. Tether just means it's tied to another coin. That's what Tether means. Tied together, tethered to another coin. Basically, that's why they call it Tether. So this particular Tether is on the Ethereum network. But if you drop down, you'll notice that you also have Tether on the Tron network, right? And so you see there's some tether on the Tron network, and you can see I got 249. Oh, received an hour ago. Look, I got $207.96. Received an hour ago. Nice. And then you can see that there's also the Algorand network. I have nothing in that on that particular network because I don't use it. I don't use the Solano network. I got zero. I don't use it. Um, there's also the Polygon network, and I don't use that either. And then there's the BNB Smart Chain network, and I don't use that. And then they give you your total balance, 369.8359. This is all of them added together. So of course you can see I only use the Ethereum network and I use the Tron network, and the rest of them I don't use. And the reason I use those two networks is because some of the platforms that I'm in pay out Tether on the Tron network, and some pay Tether on the Ethereum network. So as you can see, I receive both, right, straight to this wallet. Now, some might ask, well, why, how can I make this all on the same network? well, so the ones that I received that are on the Tron network, um, this is what Fundsz accepts. So the uh, opportunity or program that I use called Fundsz. That's how I fund it. I use USDT, which is this is Tether, as you can see over here, Tether USD, and so they call it USDT, and this is on the Tron network, so it would be TRC20. On the Tron network, it's TRC20, and that's what Fundsz accepts. Now, um, also, Crypto Program accepts TRC20, right? USDT TRC20. They also accept it. Also, C12 accepts TRC20. So those are three networks three programs that I'm involved with that accepts this particular coin. And two of them pays this out, meaning when they pay you in TRC20, USDT TRC20, right? So that's how they pay you, right? So C12 pays you in TRC20 because basically C12 pays you what you put in. If you put in Bitcoin, then they pay you out in Bitcoin. If you put in, USDT TRC20, then they pay you out in USDT TRC20. If you put in Tron, just regular Tron, which is this right here, which is actually Tron is the gas money that you need to make USDT TRC20 move. To send it to another wallet, you got to have Tron in your wallet. Now, what happens is when you do a transaction, it will take a little bit of Tron each time you do it. And you'll notice that I have a lot of little Tron transactions in here, right? A lot of little Tron transactions. I even swapped for some Tron because I couldn't find anywhere to buy it. So sometimes I swap for it. Just so I have some in my wallet at all times, right? So as you can see, I have $153.99 worth of Tron just sitting in my wallet. And that's to just handle some of my transactions because I use Tron all the time, either receiving it or sending it or swapping it or something. I'm doing something that will require me to have some Tron in my wallet, right? And so when I'm using USDT Tether, USDT, if on the Ethereum network, guess what? I need Ethereum in my wallet, which is this right here. This is Ethereum. And so I try to keep Ethereum in my wallet as well. So as you can see, I have $121.36 in Ethereum, right? That I keep in the wallet. I always keep some Ethereum in my wallet because I need Ethereum and Tron to operate the two USDTs that I'm using mostly, right? All right, so now Crypto Program pays out USDT on the Ethereum network, right? They pay out ERC20, okay? And so when they pay that out, I gotta have Ethereum in my wallet to be able to send it to my exchange to turn it back into cash, right? So, and I use Gemini as my exchange. Gemini is the exchange of choice. It doesn't matter who you use. You can use. Here's the thing: if you're using an exchange, just make sure the exchange accepts the coin that you have that you're sending to your exchange, right? So if they don't accept the coin that you have, you can't send it to them. To change it back into US dollars. Gemini accepts USDT ERC20, which is on the Ethereum network. They do not accept USDT TRC20. So the only way that I can get my USDT TRC20, which is this one here, the only way I can get that cashed out is to turn it into this. So basically, that's called a swap. You would do a swap. And yes, there are fees involved in swaps, right? So the fees are taken from whatever coin gas fees that you have, which is either Tron or Ethereum. So if I have USDT TRC20 and I want USDT ERC20, I would just hit this button here, which is the swap button. And I would say, hey, I have some USDT. And as you can see, the little Tron symbol right there, it looks just like that one. That's Tron. But I have some USDT TRC20, and I need it to be USDT ERC20, which is the Ethereum network, right? So I need it to be this. So I have this, and as you can see, the symbols look different. See it? One looks like a little diamond, one looks like a 3D triangle. So I have this, but I want this. So basically, I have to turn this into this, and it'll tell you enter the amount. So if I want to do the minimum, it'll say you will receive $336.55 in USDT on the Ethereum network. But then it says not enough tether USD to start the swap, meaning I need more. So if I do half, it says the swap minimum is 354. So then if I say I want to do all, it's still not enough. So you have to also look at swaps. Now it's telling me I can swap, right? So it just changed this little, and that happens too, where it will change. So it's saying, all right, I have this and I want that. I can swap now, right? And it'll tell you how much you're going to get. It says you have 249, but you're only going to get 233. That difference in cost, that's the fees. Yeah, they do charge some fees, and some of them can be absorbent. Now, here's the thing. So if you end up paying 20, let's just say right now, so you're going from basically 250 to 233. So that's what, $17 that you're going to spend to do this swap. And somebody say, is that worth it? Yeah, it is. If you want to cash it out, it's worth it. So you might spend, $20, $25 to get a coin swapped sometimes. It's the nature of the beast, and it's the nature of this game. Somebody has to take somebody has to get paid in order for this to happen. As you can see, the minimum just changed again. And so sometimes you got to sit here and wait for it to get to the point where you can actually do it, because those minimums, they do change here and there. And if you don't have the minimum, it won't let you swap it. Sometimes you got to come back later. The network will, you know, sometimes fees go up, they go down, things change, and they're changing at the moment. So remember, these networks are constantly moving. They're awake. See, now it's back to I can swap. And whenever you can swap, it'll say swap now. So sometimes you just gotta wait a couple seconds or wait a couple minutes to for that price to even out. So I'm not going to swap now because I'm actually going to use that TRC20 for something else later on. So I'm going to go back to my wallet. I'm going to come out of this swap. Just go back to my wallet. So no need to swap right now. Like I said, I'm using this for something else later on. When we sending it over to where am I sending it to? I'm gonna be sending it to Fundsz. I'm gonna add some more to my account and some of the other accounts that we have over in Fundsz. And then let's see. So yeah, we got that. We got that this morning. That's pretty cool. Let me look at Bitcoin for a second because I think I'm waiting on something to come from C12. It says Bitcoin network is experiencing high transaction volume. Transactions may have higher network fees and take longer than usual to complete. Right? So I know for a fact that I am receiving some Bitcoin this morning from C12. It's probably going to come within the next hour or so. I believe it's like 130 some dollars worth of Bitcoin, which is cool. So like these platforms, what I do is I'll take withdrawals here and there. Um, C12 is one of the ones that you actually have to set up your withdrawal if you're withdrawing. And then I use this wallet to collect all my money, all my coins, should I say. And then I use Gemini to cash it out, send it to my bank, right? So in any given week, could be, could be $1,000 worth, could be a couple $100 worth, but it all adds up, you know. And then, so if you have multiple, if you're participating in multiple programs, then yeah, you're going to be using your Exodus wallet a lot, but it is really convenient because it's all in one place, right? Um, now, uh, some folks say, well, how do you get coins in your Exodus wallet? Well, the only way to get it in this bucket is to send it from wallet to wallet. So this is my Bitcoin receiving address, right? So that's how you get it. Just click on receive. It'll pull up the address. It'll pull up the QR code and everything. And then people can send Bitcoin to this address, right? And that's with every coin in here. If you go to USD Tether and you say, well, I want some USDT TRC20, then you would go to TRC20, which is on the Tron network, and you would hit the receiving address. And then now they can send you, and they would tell you your Tether is going to be on the Tron network, right? And that's it. Now, if you say, oh, wait a minute, I don't need it on the Tron network, I need it on the Ethereum network, well, then you switch it over. Go to the Ethereum network. The address is going to be different, right? Because this is the Ethereum network. So you notice the address changed as well because it's on a different network, right? You never want to send a coin to the wrong network. It will surely be lost forever. Okay. So you always want to make sure you're on the right network for the right coin. That goes with sending and receiving. Okay. So let's come out of that. And then let's see, is there anything else about the Exodus wallet? So the Exodus wallet has a lot of coins, guys, and you can search for coins too. So all you gotta do is put them up here and see if they have it. So they have USDC, which I believe is on the Ethereum network. I'll click on it just so you can see. But it has quite a few networks too. Ethereum, Algorand, Solana, Polygon, the BNB, the Avalanche network, the Phantom network. So it's a lot of networks. So you have to look at these when you look at a USDC or a USDT coin. Remember, there's more than one network. Always make sure that you're on the right network. So if you look at Gemini, like when I send to Gemini, I know that Gemini only has USDT on the Ethereum network. They do not have the Tron network at all. They don't even have Tron. So they only have Ethereum only have USDT on the Ethereum network, right? So when I'm ready to cash out, I turn everything into USDT ERC20, which is on the Ethereum network, and then I send it to Gemini, and then I turn it back into US dollars, and then I send it to my bank. So that's how that works. So that's just a little tutorial about Exodus Wallet for you folks that might be having some issues with it or don't understand it. It is kind of simple. When you log into your Exodus Wallet or when you go into the app, just hit the wallet. And that's how you get to this screen here. Sometimes you'll see the portfolio screen, which has the big circle in them. The big circle basically shows all of your assets. It shows that I have 8 assets, total of $742.22. So and each asset has its own color. So you got USDT right here, and that is on the Ethereum network. This is USDT on the Tron network. This one's Tron itself, right? That one's Ethereum by itself. And that one's XRP. I have some XRP as well. And Bitcoin is so small, it doesn't even barely show it, but I believe it's right there. Wait a minute. There's a five. Well, I got $5.48 of something. Let's go see what that is. It just says other assets. I have no idea what it is. Other assets. So that's probably like a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of I don't know. Let's go see. So the way I can find out is I go back to my wallet and I go down this list. I got a little bit of Polygon. See, I got $3.25 worth of Polygon, and I have $2.18 worth of Bitcoin. So they added that up, and that's how they got the 5 something in other coins, right? So not enough balance to have its own little part of the circle. But so when you go back to the circle again, yeah, that little bit is just not enough to have a name. So I mean, to have its own little uh part in this circle here. That's the neat part. And so when you look at your portfolio page, it shows your balance, but that's all of your coins added together, right? And there it shows pretty much all of the this is pretty much everything, every asset that and you can add more, but these are the assets and they're not in order, which is why I go to the wallet, the wallet tab, because the wallet tab shows me what's in my wallet, right? Like that commercial, what's in your wallet. But I always put a star on any coin that I use. So as you can see, I got yellow star on all the coins that I use. Now I've used Litecoin and I've used USDC, I've used Bitcoin, I've used Poly, um, I've used XRP, I've used Ethereum, Tron, and Tether. So those are the only ones I believe that I've used since I've had this Exodus wallet. And so of course I start them all just so they're all right here. So I can see them when I hit my wallet, I can see them all. And this is going to render different on your phone. It's not going to look exactly like this. It's going to be close, but it's not going to look exactly like this. And then you have a swap button up here also. And then you have a fiat on ramp. So now you can actually purchase coins using, let's see what it is. So you can purchase using, so you can buy crypto, sell crypto. You can look at your history. Let's see if they got a history for me. Yeah, it looks like on May 1st, I bought $50 worth of Ethereum and I used the Exodus. So you can actually buy it in here. Um, and the fees weren't bad, but horrible. It's like, I want to say $3 change. And as a matter of fact, let me see if it breaks it down for me. So it says that I bought it around 10:49 p.m. On May 1st. The transaction provider, the transaction ID, all that stuff. But no, it doesn't show me how much I actually paid. I'm guessing if I clicked on the transaction ID, it probably would take me there and give me the details. But that's pretty much it. Um, and so I did buy one time using this. And then when I first got it, I used it to go actually they had another exchange. They had FTX connected to this thing back then. Believe it or not, FTX, which is now no longer, which is why you don't keep your coins on the exchange. You always keep your coins in your wallet. All right. So those of you who have coins on Coinbase, or you have the coins on in Robinhood, or coins on whatever exchange, get that crap off the exchange and put it in your wallet. Right. It's they're still doing the same thing. It's still going up and down with the market. But if it's on the exchange and the exchange goes away, your coins went away, right? So put it in your wallet. And I'm gonna be honest. This is probably not the safest bet, but it's safer than the exchange, right? Um, it's safer than the exchange, period. Now, because it's a wallet, just a web-based wallet. That's all it is, right? So Um, of course, a Trezor or a Ledger is probably a little bit safer because it's yours. You get to keep it with you, um, unless you lose it. Then you did not do a good job. But if you lose it, there's nothing they can do about it. It's gone, right? So I use this, and I don't keep a whole lot in here either. As you can see, it's only $700. I mean, that's probably a lot to somebody, but it's really not that much. So just keep it in there so I can use it. I send to other platforms using my wallet. Right? Don't keep anything on exchange. If you do, keep very little on exchange. Um, so I think that's pretty much all I got to say about the Exodus wallet. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section. If you want to get more involved with your questions, send me an email. I always post my email in my details of my video. All right, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna come out of my Exodus now and finish this off. All right, since I find myself. I remember when I first started, I used to always have troubles trying to trying to get out of the daggone video. But anyway, guys, have a fantastic one. All right.